Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. An update from Ukraine. The Russians launched another barrage of drones, and the Ukrainians destroyed most of them, obviously. I'm going to show you what they attacked, where they were launched, and the Ukrainian success, allegedly or reportedly. Then we're going to have an article coming from the Ukrainians, claiming that the Russians' drone tactics cripple Ukraine's logistics in Kursk Oblast. Basically, the Ukrainians are losing, slowly, without losing, retreating in Kursk Oblast, and the Russians are trying to encircle them. I will show you how. I have maps and shit. All right. Russian troops push forward in Kursk Oblast. Then Russian forces trying to expand bridgehead in Kharkiv Oblast, targeting Oskil River crossing. Another one is Moscow claims almost 90 drones targeted 8 Russian regions overnight. So the Ukrainians are still there, at least with the drones. And then the last article comes from Russia Today. Russian military liberates multiple villages in Kursk Region. All right. Let's start with the first article coming from the Ukrainians. Ukrainska Pravda. Where are my goggles? Right here. Clop. Ukraine's air defense downs 73 out of 119 Russian drones overnight. Sunday, March 9th, 2025. This is the evidence. Russian troops launched 119 attack UAVs on the night of 8 to 9 March, 73 of which were shot down. Another 37 drones disappeared from radar. So that means is what? 167, 66? Is that what it is? 156. All right, so there's 156 drones eventually launched by the Russians. 19 with 37, 56. Right or wrong? The drones had been launched from the Russia city of Oriol, Milorovo, Kursk, Bryansk, and Primorsko-Akhtarsk, as well as Cape Shauda in temporarily occupied Crimea. So, I like this. This is very clear. This is where the attacks occurred from. So the north, northeast, east, and southeast, or south. So it's right here. Bryansk, Oriol, Kursk. These are the three that usually they start from here. Then we go to Milorovo is exactly here. And then you go Primorsko-Akhtarsk, exactly across from the Sea of Azov is right here. And then you got the Cape Shauda is exactly here. This is Cape Shauda, and Primorsko-Akhtarsk is exactly here. Then you got Milorovo in the far east here. Well, this little thing is right here is Milorovo. So as I said, north, northeast, east, southeast, and south. And they attacked, let's see what kind of oblast. Shut down over Kharkiv, Poltava, Sumy, Chernihiv, Cherkasy, Kiev, Kirovohrad, Zhytomyr, Khmelnytsky, Dnipropetrovsk, Zaporozhye, and Mykolaiv Oblast. I don't see Odessa. So they did this. Khmelnytsky, Zhytomyr, Kiev, Chernihiv, Sumy, Kharkiv, Poltava, Cherkasy, Dnipropetrovsk, Kherson, and Mykolaiv. So Odessa, not today, not today. So that's the first article. The second one comes from Ukrinform and says the same thing. Correct? Correct. All right, so 37 plus it was what? 119, if I remember correctly. Next one, Russia hits Ukraine with 119 drones, 70 downed out of the same information. 73, let's see, 37 decoy drones, and that moves me to the next topic. New Voice of Ukraine. This is from the March 9th, 2025. Russian drone tactics cripple Ukraine's logistics in Kursk Oblast. All right, where is Kursk? Kursk is here where the NATO invasion using the Ukrainian lives occurred. Here it is. This is Kursk. And the Russians are doing two things here. I mean, three things actually. One, they are advancing here. This is where they gain now. Second, south of Sudza, they're going to cut like this. And from the northwest, they're going to cut here. So this is north, and then it's, let's say, west, then it's east, and then they try to also, you see here, try to advance here and cut the supply lines of the Ukrainians in Kursk. So pak, 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 and rapakap. All right, let's see what these guys are saying. Russia has deployed one of its most advanced drones units in Russia's Kursk Oblast, along with hundreds of North Korean soldiers, Marines, and paratroopers. This thing, I don't take it in consideration whatsoever. Why? I'm not convinced that's true whatsoever. The timing couldn't have been worse. Everything is because of Donald Trump right there. You see this? According to Forbes, the enemies of the people, right? The US mainstream media supposedly called. All right, so what's going on here? Forbes identified the Russian units involved, with fresh wave of North Korean troops, blah, blah, blah. North Korean, but the Russia's cutting-edge drone tactics that are making the biggest impact. Moscow has deployed the Rubicon Advanced Drone System Center, an elite drone unit that independently analyst Andrew Parpetua says is significantly reducing Ukraine's advantage in drone warfare. According to Parpetua, Russian troops have adopted aggressive new tactics, striking short road segments, roughly 100 to 300 meters. That's 110 yards or 330 yards here. You want feet, multiply all that by 3. So about by 3, Romanian 3, by 3. So that is, let's say, 1,000 feet, or you have 300 feet. With concentrated drone attacks, this strike often hit from multiple directions at once, from rear and flanks, making defense nearly impossible. This method allows the Russian forces to take out several vehicles in a convoy at once. There's also using drones like traps. So basically what they do, I think they flood the air defense systems or the defense capabilities of the convoys or whatever these guys, the units. They come at once, multiple directions. Oy vey. So it's like the rocket science or something. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Alexander the Great was doing this for a long time, but nevertheless, what do we know? Okay, new voice of Ukraine. Russian troops push forward in Kursk Oblast. Russian troops have made gains in Kursk Oblast, recapturing Lebedevka and pushing into Cherkaskoye Porechnoye, the deep state said. So this area is Lebedevka and Cherkaskoye and Skutskoskoye, right here, Lebedevka. So as I said, right here, they try to go in this here, in the west. They try right here, this is Cherkaskoye, okay, so they try to go here, and we're going to go, let's jump to the last one. Russian military liberates multiple villages in the Kursk regions, and Moscow forces have seized control in 3 settlements in the north of Ukrainian control pocket, and those villages are Viktorovka, Nikolaevka, and Staraya Sorochinya, and those are located right here. Staraya Sorochina, Viktorovka, Nikolapaka, and this is the other one, Cherkopaka and Lobedeva Papa. So they are advancing, they are really serious about it. Next one, from New Voice of Ukraine. The Russian forces trying to expand a bridgehead in Kharkiv Oblast, targeting Oskil River crossing. So where is that located? Kharkiv. So this is southeast of Sumy, south and then east. And they're talking about this crossing right here, which the Russians already crossed towards Kupyansk. This is Kupyansk here. And they're talking about this area here, whereby Topoli. They already crossed here, so it's all over. I think Kupyansk will be eventually crossed here, and they're going to go around and encircle it. This is the Kharkiv or Kharkov, however you want to call it. Let's see what they do. Russian invasion forces pressed their offensive in Kharkiv Oblast, hitting Vovchansk and aiming to carve out a new foothold in the Kupyansk front. The Kortitsia operational strategic Meanwhile, for fighting persists in Vovchansk, Ukraine defense says. Meanwhile, on the Kupyansk front, Russian launched assaults near, so Vovchansk, let me say Vovchansk. All right, Vovchansk, isn't that over there? So this is Kupyansk. Then we're going to talk about Vovchansk right here and Kupyansk right here. This is the city of Kharkiv. So they're talking about Vovchansk right here. They're very near the city is bad shape, but it's a small advance. And then we're going to go to Kupyansk, which is located here in the big scheme of things, so you know where Vovchansk and Kupyansk. All right, let's go back. So fighting persists in Vovchansk. Meanwhile, on the Kupyansk front, Russian launched assault near Bohdanivsky, Petro-Ivanivka, Kinbape, Papukopa, Kapchiv, Jesus Christ. All right. And then he says, and the enemy attacks proved futile and unsuccessful, the Kortisia group stated. So even if the Russians tried to advance here in Kupyansk, they can't do squat. But I just refer you to, they're talking about here and the north here. They will eventually cross here. You see, they're already over. They're gonna go like this. All right. So that is that gets me to the last topic of this update from Ukraine. Ukrainska Pravda, Sunday, 9 of March 2025. Moscow claims almost 90 drones targeted 8 Russian regions overnight. So it says that the Russian Defense Ministry has claimed that its air defense units destroyed 88 drone targeting 8 Russian regions between the evening of March 8th and the morning of March 9th. All right, let's see what they attacked. They attacked like this. They say 52 UAVs were downed over the Belgorod Oblast. So 52 over Belgorod. Right here. This is Belgorod. Right here. Then we find out that, according to this one, according to these guys, 13 over Lipetsk Oblast. Okay, where is Lipetsk? Find it on the map. This map, Lipetsk. Come on, Lipetsk. Right here. This is Lipetsk. So this is Kursk. This is Lipetsk. This is Belgorod. Then we go over. I think this is the one. 9 over Rostov. 9 over Rostov, and that is in this area right here. It is by Milerovo. And then you got, I think I saw over there, where is it? Exactly here. Voronezh Oblast, 8 over Voronezh and 3 over Astrakhan. So Voronezh and Astrakhan. Voronezh is right here. And Astrakhan, I don't think I saw it. I see it here. It should be a little bit this way, but I don't have the ability to show you. All right, my friends. This is an update. Let me just look over what else these guys say. Additionally, 1 drone was supposedly shot down over each of Krasnodar Krai, Ryazan Oblast, and Kursk Oblast. So 1 here, 1 there. This is an update on what happened, a macro update of what happened over in Ukraine on the 8th to the 9th of March 2025. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.